there, and that will protect the characteristics that qualify it as wilderness. And I think that's working because Sandra Mitchell, who name should be familiar to most of you. Sandra works.
She's kind of become the spokesperson for the motorized.
Yeah, she is. She works for Joe Scott,
Right.
and has for years and years and years. And I know Joe. His grandfather was a very close, dear friend of mine. That's one advantage of being as old as I am. You become a historical reference. You know where the bodies are buried out there. But anyway, Sandra is in Washington, D.C. as we speak, working, my sources tell me, from Washington, trying to see if they can get some basic changes to the proposed Simpson bill, because they see the monument coming. They see a train coming down the track. Now that's my perception of this, but I do know she is there now, and that's what my folks told me.
We were told when we had reps from 4 organizations that met with us. One of them, and I don't recall who's, and I don't recall what the specific item was, but indicated that behind the scenes, Sandra Mitchell had a meeting or two with them, and had indicated a willingness to compromise in some areas that she had not indicated publicly.
I think that's what she's doing right now, but basically, without being an insider and that side, and I should back up and hope I didn't mislead when I said everybody was on board originally before Rish went south. And the motorized people never have been on board, never have. But everybody else, county commissioners, you name it, they were there. But if you permit a violation of the Wilderness Act of 1964 and let motorized vehicles run wild, then you have destroyed what it stands for. And there's 54 million acres in the state of Idaho. We've got roughly now about 5 million acres of wilderness. And people, it's a misnomer for them to, and they keep throwing, well, don't you believe in multiple use? Well, that implies that every piece of ground can be used for every purpose, and I haven't seen very many fly rods used in open pit mines or picnic tables in open pit mines. There are certain things that you have to classify usage in order for it to be. And you know, wildlife habitat, I'm a lifelong, ever since I was old enough to toddle along behind my dad, hunter, fisherman, and everything. And I've never found very many elk and deer close to a paved highway where you're in wilderness setting. Now, I got some in my backyard right here in town, but that's a whole different situation. And there's something to be said for some solitude. You know, every once in a while, the opportunity for somebody to sit on a hillside and not be disturbed and watch a fluffy white cloud float across the blue sky, that's worth something too. And it brings millions of dollars into the state from a recreational standpoint. So